Hello everyone, welcome back to Lilac Moon Tarot. Today's pick a card reading are your weekly messages and advice for the week of November 30th through December 6th. I can't believe we're already going into December. Alright, so all the timestamps will be listed down below if you already know which pile you'd like to pick. But here we have pile number 1 with Rose Quartz, pile number 2 with Tiger's Eye, and pile number 3 with Angelite. I always suggest take a few moments, really think about what it is you want to know for this week, what messages you'd like to know about, any answers you'd like to receive. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Take a few deep breaths, meditate on this, and then again, go ahead and select the timestamp down below for the reading you would like to watch. Hello, pile number 1. You picked the Rose Quartz. We're going to start with a few oracle cards, finish up with some tarot. Keep in mind these readings are general, so not every message will resonate. These are just general messages and advice for your week. Let's get started. First, you've got nature. So the first thing that kind of comes to mind is get back to nature, get outside, do something outside if possible. Be mindful of how much you're relying, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I know what I'm picturing or thinking in my head, but it's more like taking a social media break, an internet break, getting back to basics. Even if you can't get outside, sitting down with a book or sitting down and doing something productive instead of just scrolling through your phone all day. So to me, nature is getting back to basics. Obviously, getting outside and enjoying the outdoors if possible is obviously preferred, but we can't all do that. I mean, I live in the Northeast, so it's been pretty cold and we got snow yesterday. So it's up to you whether or not you want to brave the elements, but even just getting outside for a few moments, take a few deep breaths of fresh air, and really just enjoy that. Your next card says, don't stop. There's something you're working on, something you've been working hard at, and maybe you've been feeling like giving up or taking a break, or you are discouraged because it's not going the way that you had hoped, and this is just a sign from the universe that you don't stop. Keep going, keep focusing, keep doing what it is that you're doing. You will find success, you will get there. You just need to keep going. You can't keep cutting yourself short right before you reach that success you so desire. And your last oracle card here says, Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. Kind of goes along with us just having Thanksgiving, and kind of going into the holiday season. It's being generous, being kind, being caring, being empathetic. Being because I look at the lion and I think of proud and stoic and strong, and I think it's just a time where we need to support each other, where we need to care about each other. I mean, the world's kind of a crazy place right now, but I think ultimately what can help make all of this easier for everyone is if we just care about one another instead of being selfish. So I think the big message this week is just to be generous, be giving, and don't expect something in return. A lot of people give and expect something in return, but you can't always do that because you can't always expect that you're gonna get something back. Be generous without care, just be here, I want you to have this, or donate some money or donate your time, but don't expect anything out of it. Just, you don't even need recognition. It's just know that you did something good, know that you helped someone out or gave your time to help an organization. It's just be generous. Don't close yourself off this week. All right, we'll start with some tarot. Your first card here is your energy. You've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of funny because I was just saying you need to give yourself to others, but the Three of Pentacles is all about kind of not collaborating with others or not working well with others. Maybe you need to be more generous with yourself. If you're not really in the mood to collaborate with other people or work with other people, or you're not in really a good space to do so, maybe you need to be more generous with yourself. Maybe you've been a little bit closed off with yourself. You haven't been treating yourself. You haven't been letting yourself enjoy things in life lately. Maybe you've been working really hard. Maybe you've been really worried, stressed, especially having to do with money here. Relax, let go a little bit. Treat yourself. There's all those Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday sales. If there's something you've had your eye on for a while, go ahead and pick it up. As long as you aren't going to break the bank, of course, or mess things up later on down the line. But if there's something you really want, you need to treat yourself. But this week might be just a tough week. You don't really feel like collaborating with people. You don't really want to work with people, and that's okay as long as you're productive. You just need to keep at it. Threes are all about growth, and when it's reversed, you're stunting your growth, but sometimes it's better for us in the long run to not be collaborating with others, to not be working with others. Sometimes we just need that mental break. Your next card here is your block for the week. You've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you feel like you're spinning your wheels. You feel like your head's in the air. You feel like you're not making forward progress and you're about to give up. And I think that's what this don't stop is. Maybe you're really slacking this week. You're really not putting in the effort. You're not putting in the work. Because the Three of Pentacles is also about working. And when it's reversed, maybe you're not working. You're not working as hard as you have in the past. And others are recognizing that. The Knight of Swords, that's all about taking that idea and really charging forward. And when it's reversed, you're not. You've skidded to a halt. You're not moving forward. You don't have the enthusiasm that you did for whatever this project or idea is. And you just need to reevaluate your priorities. Maybe your priorities aren't as organized as you had hoped, and you need to tackle it in a different way. Your next card is your best advice for this week. You've got the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is all about that emotional balance, emotional stability, trusting that the universe is going to catch you every step of the way. Being in control of your emotions will be the best advice for you this week. You might also have a water sign in your life who might be there to kind of lift you up and support you and kind of get you out of this funk I'm seeing. Just keep a balance on your emotions, keep them in check. And like I said, the Queen of Cups is really, she's very even keeled and master of her emotions, and doesn't let things get to her, because she is the definition of poise and grace. And it's not to say that it's not a bad thing to be emotional or have emotions, obviously. It's keeping them in control to keep control of everything else. Your last card here is your outcome and end of the week energy. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, so that's really good. I like this because you go from the Three of Pentacles, which is kind of like a halt in work or like working with others, to the Eight of Pentacles, which is kind of like working to the point of mastery and working very hard, almost obsessively. And I feel like something's gonna click this week that reignites your passion and drive, and you really get back to work. You start working really, really hard, and that's good. So I think there's someone in the middle of the week that you'll kind of talk to, or you'll read a message or something, and it just rekindles your drive. And that's kind of what the Eight of Pentacles is. It's your drive to want to succeed, to get things done, and really just move forward confidently in your own work, and just trust that you do a good job, and that you are very good at whatever it is you've been working on, whether it's an actual job or a project or, you know, anything like that. So just keep at it, don't stop. And remember to be generous with yourself and others. Alright, thank you so much for watching. We'll end the reading there. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below if this resonated for you. As always, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 2. You picked the Tiger's Eye. So we're going to start with some oracle cards, finish up with some tarot. Just keep in mind that these readings are general. Take what resonates, leave behind the rest. Let's get started. Your first card here says movement. So my initial thought is that some of you guys need to get moving, like exercise. Maybe you've been sitting around not doing much lately. You gotta get moving. Your body just doesn't like sitting in one place for so long. Some of you might be on the move. Maybe you're trying to move this month, plan it out. Whatever it is for you, just do it smoothly. Like, if you think about how a snake moves, it's very purposeful and like smooth, and just make sure whatever it is you're doing is with a purpose and with reason, and keep it like simple, I guess. Don't, especially for those of you who maybe need to exercise more or get moving more, you know, keep it simple. Don't try and jump into like some crazy like 90-day super duper ultimate fitness plan. Like, just go for a walk each day. Keep it really easy. Just as long as you're moving, that's, you know, the message the universe has for you. Just keep moving. Your next card here says peaceful resolution. So if you've been at odds with someone, if you're in the midst of some sort of battle, this is a good sign. Things are going to end peacefully. There is a peaceful resolution coming for you, hopefully this week. And yeah, that's really good, especially, you know, if it's someone you've really been struggling with. Maybe you need to reach out to them. Maybe it's something you need to initiate, but it's better for us overall if we just don't hold these feelings of resentment. We don't hold these feelings of anger and hatred towards someone, because ultimately I feel like most things that upset us about someone, in the end, it doesn't really matter. It's so minor on the scale of things. Your last oracle card is the Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. I hear be your most authentic self. Be proud, be confident, own your colors, right? Like, don't let anyone else dull your shine. Don't let anyone else tell you how you can dress, you know, wear, have your hair, wear makeup if that's your thing. Like, you gotta be you. Be your most authentic self and let it shine. Let your honest truth shine. Yeah. Let's see what the tarot says for you. You've got the Five of Pentacles. This is kind of your energy this week. So the Five of Pentacles is kind of about not accepting help when it's right there. You're choosing to suffer. You're choosing to be miserable. When just around the corner or through a door or just, an email or a message away, someone would be there to help you and support you and in your time of need. You just need to be open to receiving that. And that's the big lesson here with the Five of Pentacles, is you need to be willing to have some humility and just ask for the help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, whether it's with money. For a lot of you, it might be this week. Or, if you're having mental health issues or, you need help at a job, or you need help with a friend or a project or whatever it is, don't be afraid to ask for help. It's there if you ask for it. Like, that's what the big message for this card is that the help is there. It is there. You just need to get over yourself and ask for the help. Your big block this week is the Nine of Pentacles. You need to learn how to treat yourself and take care of yourself. So the Nine of Pentacles is all about enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying especially money, and like buying stuff for yourself, enjoying what it is that you've earned. Okay. You need to just treat yourself. As long as you're not going to break the bank, which I feel like most of you aren't, you're just kind of hoarding money or whatever. You just need to take care of yourself. You need to treat yourself. It doesn't have to be like buying something, but have some self-care, spend some time alone, really enjoy the things that you've earned. Maybe you've been working so hard, working, and you have, purchased things in the past, but you haven't had time to enjoy them. Take time to enjoy them. If you treated yourself to, let's say a fancy new kitchen gadget, and you haven't had a chance to cook with that, then take some time this week and cook with that. Enjoy the things that you've earned. You might work really hard and fill your house with pretty things, but if you don't take time to enjoy those things, what's the point of even purchasing them or working that hard if you don't get to enjoy the things you're working for? Your best advice this week is the Star in reverse. You need to take some time to look inside and reevaluate what it is you're doing, what your life purpose is, what are you doing to work towards your life's purpose, your dreams, your hopes, your desires, your goals. Just really spend time reevaluating that. Take some time to think about that. Kind of what I was saying with the Two Pentacles cards was, are you really working towards your life's purpose? Are you, if you're working too hard to enjoy the things that you can buy or, what have you, then what's the point? If you're unable to enjoy those things. So make sure that your career or your habits are supporting what you deem to be your life's purpose. Your last card here is your end of the week outcome card, and you've got the Ten of Swords. So I get the feeling that as you're thinking about this, trying to identify what your life's purpose is and all that jazz, it's gonna hit you hard that maybe you're not in alignment anymore with what it is you want to be doing with your life. But don't let it beat you up. However, the Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle, and maybe this is the end of some negative kind of soul-crushing mental processes you've been really going through, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be a bit of a long process to really get rid of these negative thoughts and self-sabotage and kind of this martyrdom of, you know, just if one thing goes wrong, everything's gonna go wrong, and oh no, like I'm really not in alignment with what I want to be doing, what my life's purpose is, what would actually bring me joy. The world is ending and there's no way to fix it. Like that's kind of what the Ten of Swords reminds me of. But you just need to not overthink it. You need to not beat yourself up. And like the phrase wasted time comes to mind right now. Whatever you've been working on in the past is not wasted time. You've learned things, you've grown as a person, you've learned skills, you've, you know, I'm sure tackled quite a bit in your life. It's not wasted time as long as you've learned something and as long as you can make yourself better in the future. So don't let that overwhelm you mentally, especially if you're coming to the realization that maybe you need a career change or you need to think about money a little bit differently. That's okay, and everything takes time. Change takes time. You just need to be your more authentic self and get moving. The movement card really could just be about moving in the right direction, moving more in alignment with your life's purpose, what you're meant to be doing, what would make you happy. Like that's the most important thing in life, is really just doing things that make you happy and fulfilled. That's just, you know, all we can hope for in this life, right? Alright, I'm gonna end the reading there. Thank you so much for watching pile number 2. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below if this resonated for you. As always, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. You all picked the Angelite. We're gonna start with some Oracle, finish up with some Tarot. Just keep in mind these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave behind the rest. Let's get started. Your first card here says Connect to Heart. So like the first phrase that kind of comes to mind with this is be true to yourself, do what makes you happy. Then you've also got the dogs here too, so it's like connect with friends as well. Maybe you've been out of touch with some people you really care about. You're like, oh, I should really message them, I should call them. And then all of a sudden it's been like 3 months and you're like, crap, I should really call them, I need to message them. Make it a point to really do this, but also being true to yourself. Love is important. Loving yourself and loving others unconditionally is really, really important here. Let's see what else we've got. We've got perfect timing. We like that one. This one, to me, like the perfect timing card just seems so positive and happy, and I feel like it just is a sign of really, really good things to come. Very like divine timing. It's something you've been manifesting or working towards or really wanting. It's coming, and it's coming quickly. Your next card here is the Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. So while you're waiting for these things to manifest, you just need to embrace the wait, the process. You can't rush things, especially if it's something you really want. And especially something, excuse me, I'm like exhausted today. I just woke up too. Especially if it's something like that would absolutely make your life perfect and wonderful. If it's perfection and everything, if that's what you're really searching for, it's going to take time to arrive. So enjoy the process, enjoy the work, enjoy the time spent waiting for this thing, to manifest. Trust that the universe is creating everything in divine timing for you, and just enjoy the process. Alright, so next we have some tarot cards. So your first card here is your energy, and you've got the 7 of Swords. So this is kind of like the lying, the cheating, sneaking, just overall kind of like energy. Just be mindful of how you're treating others, and be mindful about how you're treating yourself, because swords are your like mental thoughts and energy as well. So even if it's not you being sneaky or lying to others, but you could be lying to yourself. That's a really, really big one, especially when it comes up in this position with like your energy. I mean, some of you could, you're probably like, okay, you caught me. I've been lying to others, I haven't been honest with people. But are you being honest with yourself? Are you being honest? If you're really trying to accomplish a goal, the first kind of example that comes to mind is like weight loss. And a lot of times it's like, oh, count calories. Are you being honest with all the calories you're writing down, or are you sneaking in, a soda here and there and not writing it down, or a candy bar or something? It all adds up. So if you're not seeing your goals or manifestations come to light, be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You need to be truthful in order to manifest what it is you want. And that's kind of like the connect to the heart, card. You need to really connect to yourself. Your next card here is your block this week. You've got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a lack of balance with your money and decision making with money. It could be kind of a standstill at a job as well. That's what I see for that one. You're being indecisive with a financial purchase as well. You're not really sure which way to move forward. Make a list, make a pros and cons list, but also like be honest with yourself. Do you need the thing you're debating about? Do you really need it? Just coming out of like Black Friday, and this goes live on Cyber Monday, so it's like, this goes live on Friday before, or it goes live on Black Friday actually. So, be honest with yourself. Do you need to buy all of those quote unquote cheaper things? Make a smart decision. Is it something that you really truly need? Your best advice this week is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, just slow down. The delays are for a reason. The Knight of Pentacles, Knights are about forward movement and forward momentum, and the Knight of Pentacles is about like finances and jobs. But when it's reversed, it almost feels like you're going backwards, because the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving Knight, and Pentacles are kind of the slowest moving element of the tarot. So it's gonna feel like you're going backwards, but that's for a reason. And everything in perfect timing. Embrace the in-between, embrace the wait, because the universe is forcing you to wait at this point. It's like you gotta chill. We're gonna hand you the right thing at the right time. Trust in the perfect timing. Trust that it's coming. It will arrive. It will arrive. It will happen. Your last card here is your outcome end of the week energy. You've got the Queen of Swords. So keeping a very even keel, staying on top of your mental thoughts, your mental processes, and just really speaking your truth. The Queen of Swords, she can be sharp, and like brutally honest sometimes, but it's not without reason, and it's not unjust. It's very calculated, it's very smart, and she uses it to her advantage. So I feel like towards the end of the week, you're going to kind of come out of this and just really be on top of your mental game. As you go from the Seven of Swords, where you're kind of lying to yourself, and then recognizing what doesn't work there, and then just being honest and truthful with yourself, and really just being honest with yourself is so important. In order for things to really move forward, you just need to be honest with yourself, honest with what you're doing. Yeah. I think that's all I've got for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below if this did resonate for you. As always, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!